Welcome back, homies.
Welcome back to episode 10 of Hotel Charlie. This is an important one. This is episode 10. That means we've been doing this for 10 hours over the last 2 months. Could you imagine spending 10 hours on anything over the course of 2 months? No, but you did it. You watched all these episodes, and if you haven't, go back and watch them. And if you haven't seen season 1, go back and watch those. They're not as good, they're not as fun, they're not as colorful, but they're fun. Did you guys see Kendrick Lamar at the Super Bowl? Oh my god, Drake is probably rolling around in his room right now, probably watching the TV like, what am I gonna do? Shut up. I'm sick of hearing the Drake stuff. I do like Kendrick Lamar, though. But today, we're going to get into that all later. Today's going to be the music episode. I wanted to start off with this, though, before we get into all the music and all the problems I have with music today and men and women and everything in between. I wanted to show you this, something I got at the Goodwill the other day. How many of you know the movie Dumb and Dumber? Anybody? That's right, Dumb and Dumber. How many of you know the movie Falling Down with Kirk Douglas? Is that his name? Michael Douglas, not Kirk. Kirk Douglas' son, right? This one. You guys know this movie? Oh, this is the French version. Maybe you haven't seen that one. Regardless, if you've seen Dumb and Dumber or Falling Down, you know what this is. This is what I got at Goodwill the other day for 5 smackers. It's a briefcase. Let's hope I haven't tried this out yet. Not that I need to. I didn't think I needed to rehearse putting a briefcase on the table, but this thing's quite large, considerably large. It's got locks on it. Got this for 5 clams at the Goodwill. Smells like an old man. There's nothing in there, of course, except an old couple of rubber bands and paper clips. The rubber bands aren't even useful anymore. They're the old rubber bands that turn into like plastic if you sit in them in a briefcase for so long. Anyway, I thought that was cool. That's going to be my Halloween costume next year. I'm even going to get the shotgun. It says Samsonite on it, though. That's why I bought it, because I'm obsessed with the movie Dumb and Dumber. And in that movie, they get a briefcase, and it says Samsonite on it. And I've been looking for one since I was 5, and I finally found one for only $5. Right, guys? $5. So that was cool. What did I want to talk about? I really thought that was going to take about 45 minutes, but I think we're only about 3 minutes in here. I guess we could get right into the music. I think that's all I had in terms of my day-to-day stuff. I guess this week I applied to a couple jobs. I got an interview for some jobs, a film job. I'll keep you posted on that. If I stop posting on this, it's because the people hiring me found this show and said, please, Mr. Brinker, would you mind getting rid of that? I guess here, let me pretend to do a phone call here. Which one's the phone call sound? Here, pretend I'm on the phone. Mr. Brinker. Here, wait, I even have a phone. Mr. Brinker, we're here from the law office you applied for. Yeah, we'd like to give you the job, but we noticed that... Yeah, you do a podcast and you talk a lot of shit on a lot of people. Some friends of ours, Kendrick Lamar, I've never heard of him. Yeah, he's a big client here. So we're going to have you get rid of your podcast if you want this job. So if I stop posting on here, that's why. Just a warning. I don't think that would happen, but I'm just putting it out there. I applied for some jobs. I dressed up a little too nice. I wore a shirt and tie, as I am wont to do. I like dressing up. I'm wearing a nice suede jacket today. I got this on sale at Target. And I got this sweater from my uncle. The Super Bowl was this week. Thank God the Eagles won. Go Birds, right, guys? I don't like the Chiefs. I don't like Travis Kelce. I wonder if I can find this, actually. I should have pulled this up earlier. Oh, I still have this in the background. That's just embarrassing. Good to know we're all in the swing of things here. This is how every episode goes. Travis Kelce gets in. Let's see. Oh, wait, here we go. Okay, if you're wondering why I don't like Travis Kelce, this is the video for you. Hope you never go to cell block 1. Why is this not working?
So what's up with that?
Look at him getting in his face. Look at him getting in Damar Hamlin's face, by the way.
Yep.
Look, so this guy comes up and hits him in the head. And then the Bills got in trouble. That wasn't a very clear video. But whatever. Whoa. Sorry about that. Let's see that again.
Taking him to the ground.
Look at him getting his face right
Kelce
here.
came over and said, "What's up with that?"
After they tackle him, right?
Kelce knows how to get under your skin. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, he does get under my skin, and I don't think that's an attribute that anybody is appreciative of, other than the Chiefs fans who are just thankful they have, oh, my team's finally good. I don't mind if Travis Kelce's an asshole, even though if he was on any other team, I'd sit on Facebook going, can't believe Travis Kelce treats other players like that. Anyway, I don't like Travis Kelce. I don't like the way he got in Damar Hamlin's face, and it's not just because I'm a Buffalo Bills fan, or at least that's what I tell people, that I'm a Buffalo Bills fan. I just don't like that kind of guy that would get up in someone's face and go, and I like to be an asshole. I like assholes, but that's not the kind of asshole I like. That's more of a douchebag, prick, dickhead. I like assholes, not dickheads. If you want to know the difference, it's the cool guy in your high school is an asshole versus the burnout in your high school is a douchebag who's kind of just like, yeah, I'll beat a kid up for lunch money. Who cares? Even though you think cool guys are bullies, they're not stealing kids' lunch money. The cool guys were just cool. Everyone liked them. Anyway. Travis Kelce's a little bully, and I don't appreciate that. My point is, I'm glad, since that's the way I feel about the Chiefs and Travis Kelce, nothing bad to say about Patrick Mahomes. I'm glad that the Eagles came out and won. That was very nice. I got to sit and watch the game. Of course, the Chiefs beat the Bills in the playoffs, so I was so sad. Part of me wishes, like, oh, well, you know what, Chiefs, if you're going to beat the Bills, you better go all the way and win the Super Bowl and make our loss worth it. I say our. Don't get hung up on this. I don't care enough about the Bills for you to comment and go, yeah, man, next year's our year. Yeah. But usually I feel that way about things like, if you're going to beat us, you might as well win it all. You better. I didn't feel that way about the Chiefs. I was glad that the Chiefs freaking lost. Annihilated, and what more can you ask for in a game like that? Anyway, what's up with you guys? Sorry, I got some stuff on the computer here, some notifications popping up. I should have turned those off. You guys know Logic Pro? Every time I get a new device close to my computer, Logic Pro pops up and goes, hey, do you want to use this microphone for Logic Pro? No, I'll stick to the instruments, thanks. I don't need to use iPhone microphone as my next instrument. We'll be getting into some instruments later. There's a reason Logic Pro's open up on my computer. I guess I can show you this, though, real quick. I just thought this was funny. Speaking of the Eagles, let me pull up one interview for you real fast, and then we'll move on. Do you guys like Jimmy Fallon?
Champs.
I've actually been sitting down watching Jimmy Fallon, and he's actually pretty cool. He's actually pretty funny. I just want to find this one clip here. I should have pulled this up earlier. All the other stuff I want in the episode is pulled up. Wink, wink. Doubt it. Here we go. Certified Lover Boy. Right? That's actually a pretty good song.
You did. The first one was doing what people are calling the tush push. Yeah. Is that what you call it?
It's not what I call it.
It's not what you call it.
No. What I call it.
What do you call it?
I'm not gonna say what I call it, but it's
okay. But it's not.
Everybody is
great job,
came
great
up with
interview.
their own name for it.
All right, move on.
I didn't know if that's what it'd be called.
Saquon
too, because when I got there, I known as the tush push, but I didn't know if that's what it'd be called. But I thought it was called that, and it's not called a tush push actually.
No.
Saquon seems like a sweetheart here, by the way. I think Jalen Hurts is cool too. I like watching Jalen Hurts and Trevor Lawrence and Josh Allen and Joe Burrow because I'm 23 and those guys are like 2 years older than me. So I get to watch these guys on TV and kind of vicariously live through them and kind of sit and imagine on my couch, like, you know what? If I was allowed to sign up for football when I was a kid, my parents weren't worried I was going to break my leg. I probably would have been Saquon too. Look at him. I mean, if you don't see the proof, I mean, he's my age. So what else do you need?
Oh. What is your role in the quote unquote tush push?
I think I have the easiest job, to be honest. I think I'm the one who pushes the tush.
Fallon Hearts gives him a look like, really, man? You really say that in front of this cracker? I thought that was funny. I guess my point is I just thought that was a good example of proving that Saquon's a sweetheart, and the fame hasn't affected him. He's shotgunning beers with his buddies, but he's still sitting down with Fallon and going, ooh, I can't believe I'm on The Tonight Show. And that's endearing because there's a lot of other people that have been on The Tonight Show, and we're going to start. That leads me right into this, actually. Speaking of Jimmy Fallon, here's a video of a gross, disgusting woman. Do you know this song? Welcome back, everybody. And you ask where the hell I've been. And I'm too perfect. Till I open my big mouth. I want to be me. Is that not enough? Anyway, you know that song, right? And I'm too stupid dumb. I don't like the F word in songs. At all. Anyway, that's Lola Young's Messy. You might have heard that if you hang out with your aunt. Let's see what she said on Fallon. Whoa, where'd that go? Oh, here it is. All right. Let's see. So you guys know that song Messy with Lola Young. She's talking about how I'm so messy and you just don't get me, but you're the manipulative one. It has nothing to do with how I'm admittedly disgusting and clearly have weird self-image issues, and I'm self-admittedly gross and a pig, and I don't have a job or whatever. And then she goes on Fallon, and it's like, it's actually kind of the guy's fault, or whoever's fault this song is about. It's actually their fault that I'm so gross. You're just putting me in this box. That's not where I fit. Everybody fits in a box. You might be outside the box kind of person. Not everybody has to wear a suit and tie or shirt and tie and go to work. You can be garbage men. Everyone fits in a box, though. We've been around as humans for thousands of thousands and thousands and thousands of years. We've figured out who all the kinds of people are. So you're not blowing anyone's mind by being like, I'm actually messy. So let's see what she has to say in this interview.
It's on the Billboard Top 100.
Wild turkey.
Where'd the idea of
people come in? It's not every day clean girl aesthetic. Do you know what I mean? Some days you haven't washed your socks. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some days you haven't washed your darn socks. I don't know what kind of accent she has. Liverpoolian. Some days you haven't washed your socks. She sounds like the guy from Crass. Hang on, timeout. I like doing timeouts in these episodes. They make them go on a lot longer. And you guys also want to hear how I come up with these ideas, don't you? Do you guys know the band Crass? It's like a 70s British punk band. Listen to this guy. This is the most, I don't know, severe British accent I've ever heard in my life.
They said that we were trash. Well, the name is Crass, not Clash. They can stuff their punk credentials. It's them that take the cash. They won't charge nothing at festival talk. RAR badges and their...
Anyway, can you understand a word this guy's saying? No, anyway, that's how I feel about Lola Young. I don't care about anything else she has to say.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. So, like...
that's my impression of Lola Young. I'm not saying a voice impression. I'm saying that's the impression she gives off. Her song is all about, like, I'm messy. You want me to be clean, but then you say I'm too clean. It's like, first of all, let's cut the shit here, Lola. No one thinks you're too clean. We see the way you present yourself. There's no way at all that you've ever been criticized for being too clean. I get the point of analogies. I know what the song is about, but I don't like everybody buying into this song going, oh, wow, Lola Young really spoke to me. I feel like I'm pinned into a box too. My parents are always yelling at me to clean my room, and I'm just like, oh, I don't want to be clean. Yeah, that's fine that you wrote a catchy song about it, but I'm not going to sit and pretend like, wow, she's actually the new voice of a generation, the voice of disgusting women all over. And yes, I feel... not ashamed to say that's disgusting women. If a guy is listening to that song, I'm not saying guys are allowed to be messy, but you imagine guys being messier than women. If there's a messy guy listening to that song and going, oh, someone finally gets me. When the stereotype of men being messier already exists, it's kind of like, is there really guys listening to that song going, oh, thank God someone finally hears me? It's disgusting. I think that song is stupid. Originally, I liked that song. I heard it a couple times on alternative radio, and it was catchy. And then I heard it on TikTok, and I went, oh, I know that song. I'm going to download it. I listened to it a couple times. I know all the words. When I turn 33. I know that part. That's to prove that I know the song and I'm not just lying to you. I did like it, but then I saw that interview. I saw what she looked like. I'm not going to lie to you. When I saw her, I was kind of like, oh, that's the lady who sings the song I've been listening to this whole time? Ew, that's kind of gross. And I know what you're thinking. That's so rude. You shouldn't judge people based off their looks if they look like a schlub. I get that that's her thing. I understand that people are allowed to dress the way they want, present themselves the way they want, but I feel like if you're allowed to do that, then I should be allowed to see you and go, oh, gross, not my kind of lady, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see why one is so held up in high regard. You need to be able to present yourself however you want and feel comfortable. Yeah, I agree with that, but I should be allowed to disagree with how you present yourself and say, that's not my style, sister. And I am, and that's what I'm doing. And after hearing that interview with her and Fallon, and she says, I don't wash my socks. No, you don't have to wash your socks every day. Look, I am unemployed. I have worn the same sweatpants every day for 3 days. They don't get dirty. I don't do anything. I sit and play Fortnite. I'm not pissing my pants or anything. But I'm not also going to go on Jimmy Fallon and say just because of the fact that I've done that means that you don't have to wash your pants. I'm completely aware that it's gross that I do that. I'm not going to write a song about it. What else do I want to talk to you about? About music. You might remember last week I talked about how much I didn't like Chappell Roan. I don't even think I said that, actually. I just talked about her Grammy speech and said it was kind of pretentious and annoying. You're standing in front of 1 million people. In the room with you is all famous musicians. People watching you are all home poor, your fans, and then you're going to say, I wish musicians got more money. I get it. I get wanting more money in your life, but you have the kind of job where if you bring success, you're a millionaire. And you, Chappell Roan, are rich because you're the #1 artist of the year. Maybe Sabrina Carpenter, maybe Taylor Swift, maybe Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. It just kind of, it seems like, are you surprised that there's people watching that and going, yeah, Chappell Roan, we want to give you more money too. You know, and most of your money comes from touring, so tour. Anyway, having said that, and I know I said that last week, I want to let you know that since the Grammys came out, since I talked about her on the show, I've been getting a lot of posts, emails. I've been getting a lot of emails sent to me saying, Harrison, I think you need to give Chappell Roan another shot. I said, you know what? What the hell? So I sat down, I clicked on her #1 played song of the year, and I listened to it, and I realized this song is absolutely incredible, and I'm going to sing along with you. I know you wanted me to stay, but I can't ignore the crazy visions of me in LA. I don't know how it goes yet. And I heard that there's a special place where boys and girls can be only queens every single day. I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee. Here's Santa Monica, I swear it's calling me. I want mama proud, it's gonna cause a scene. She says her baby girl, I know she's gonna scream. I'm going to pause it there. Whoa, this is distortion, not the thing I wanted. I'm going to pause it there because I wanted to talk to you about melodies of songs. Melodies of songs. That's why I like the Lola Young song. I liked the melody of it. I'm too messy and I'm too clean. You open my big mouth and you ask where the heck it's been. Again, I don't like swearing in music. Including you, Kendrick, with that darn word you use over and over. It's a rude word. But Chappell Roan singing Pink Pony Club, when she gets to the chorus or the bridge or whatever it's called, the hook, the thing that goes between the verse and the chorus. What is that? I don't know. But this line right here might be one of the best, at least the best of the year that I've heard. The proof of that is that this is a female singer, LGBT, super into drag kind of gal, who I originally wouldn't be hanging out with on a day-to-day basis, but I'm listening to her music because this line is so perfectly Oh, it makes me want to spread my arms and take a bubble bath. That's the way I feel when I hear this part of the song.
God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh, mama, I'm just having fun on the stage in my
It's incredible. I'm going to get a YouTube copyright claim, and you know what? It's worth it. And then this part's pretty good. It's pretty good. I can't deny it. This song is incredible. I see why she won Song of the Year, Album of the Year, Indie Artist of the Year, whatever it was. I mean, this is incredible. I'm glad she caught her big break. And you know what, Chappell? I wish you got more money too. Because if that's the music you were writing before you got your first contract and they skimped on you, I'd be angry too. I'd be turning into a train whistle. A steam whistle. I'd be that mad. I'd have steam coming out of my ears if I were you. Because if that's the music you're coming up with, I would be in the record booth going, I think we got, Chappell, I think we got a hit on our hands. I wish, wait, let me do that again. Wait.
It's where I belong.
Wait, let me do that one more time. If I'm in the booth and Chappell Roan is singing her song for the first time, I would hear it like this. Chappell, can you hear me? Chappell, can you hear me? I think we got a hit on our hands.
Down at the Pink Pony Club, I'm gonna keep on
It's incredible. Thank you, Chappell, for bringing this into me. And you know what? I feel great, and I can use this to my advantage now because now I can hear this song and kind of pretend I'm with it. That I'm not just listening to songs by the Beatles over and over every day, songs by Led Zeppelin, songs by Dr. Dog, the Lumineers. I'm playing songs by bands that everybody knows and all the ladies seem to love. So I can go up to a girl at a bar. I have a girlfriend, by the way. But this isn't another timeline of saying I'd go up to a girl at a bar and be like, hey, Pink Pony Club's on, huh? Isn't this a good song? And she'd go, oh my God, I love this song. I go, actually put it on the jukebox. It cost me $9 to skip the line at the jukebox. It's one of those ones you have to pay $1 to skip the line. Yeah, I paid $10. Oh, $10 is nothing to me. Come on. I've been using that sound a lot, but I've been doing a lot of talking about money. You guys know what I mean? Money, yay. That's a SpongeBob reference. Anyway. Sorry to swallow right into the microphone. I'm a big fan of Chappell. I can't deny it. What other songs do you hate, Harrison? Anything in the last couple weeks you've heard that have really pissed you off? Yeah, as a matter of fact, there was. Because... Did you guys watch the Super Bowl? I know I asked this already, but I needed to ask you it again. Because during the Super Bowl, there was a commercial that really bugged me. And it was this one. Come on.
Let's get you home.
Oh, this lady's pregnant. Great.
Almost heaven.
What's that?
West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountains.
Oh, no.
Shenandoah River.
Oh, no.
Older than the
Oh, God.
younger than the mountains.
Don't tell me you're going to sing.
Yeah, I can't wait to get there.
Oh, I thought that was going to line up well. Oh, don't tell me you're going to sing.
Take me home to the place.
Is it going to play? Oh, this part pissed me. Oh, great. Now here comes everybody who thinks they like this song. And now here's the Super Bowl. Did you guys see this?
Take me home.
All right, on with it. We got a show to do here. And then it cuts into the Super Bowl where they're playing the original John Denver version on the loudspeakers and everybody's singing it. I hate that song. You might be thinking, Harrison, you hate a lot of songs. What is it? No, I like a lot of songs too. Just the ones that I like are so popular and cheesy that they would definitely get me copyright claim. Like, This one. Let me find it.
House is a very, very, very
nice house, fine house. I mean, that's a great one. That's a great song. Anyway, yes, I hate Take Me Home, Country Roads by John Denver. And before you get mad and say, hey, he's an American guy. He died in a plane crash. What, do you hate Lynyrd Skynyrd? No. Love Lynyrd Skynyrd. Love John Denver. You guys ever see Final Destination? He played a big part in that movie. The problem with Country Roads, and please let me know if you agree, I don't hate this song, but I hate the people that like the song. It's like Marvel movies. It's like the Yankees. It's like the Patriots back when they were good. It's like liberals. I don't hate the policies. I don't hate the movies. I don't hate football, but I hate the people that like that stuff. I hate people that like Country Roads because as opposed to all the stuff I listed, the thing about Country Roads and the fans of it that makes me so mad is I don't believe you that you like this song. It's just like a weird song for so many people to like, and it is good, but I think it just became an anthem, and I think people like it as a joke, ironic. I think people ironically like the song, which I'm fine with, but I don't think people realize they like it as a joke. In the same way that they know that Darude Sandstorm is a joke. Like when people listen to Sandstorm, Darude Sandstorm, you know that song? Let's pull it up here. This is the music episode after all. Oh my God, can I fucking find it? You know this song. When people play that song, they know they're doing it kind of as a gag. Like, hey, this is a popular song, but no one really likes it, but everyone knows what it is. It's like saying your favorite song is the national anthem. Like, yeah, everybody knows what song that is, but nobody goes home and listens to that song. But Country Roads, although people do listen to Country Roads, the people that are screaming that at Super Bowls and football games, I think they're just doing it because they think they're supposed to be doing that. I don't exactly know what my argument is here, if I can be completely honest here, but is anyone else with me? Like, I can't put my finger on why people liking that song bothers me so much. But like, for example, when I graduated high school, my class president and all these people voted on what our class song was. I grew up in Pennsylvania. When I graduated high school, my class voted that our class song, to sum up our class of 2023 or whenever I graduated, 2019, they voted on Country Roads to describe us. Can someone please explain why we would do that? I knew 3 guys that moved to West Virginia and went to college there among 300 people I graduated with. Those guys can like that song. They clearly like West Virginia. But there's no one else in that class that gave a shit about that kind of music until we went to graduate, until it became like this weird anthem in stadiums, and it just rubbed me the wrong way. And it's not because I hate that song. It's not because I hate those people. It just didn't add up to me. It's something doesn't sit right when people chant Country Roads. And now you're seeing it in Super Bowl commercials. It's a cash grab. People are putting in there like, what's the song everybody loves? Oh, Country Roads. Everybody loves that. Yeah. Same way everybody loves Darude Sandstorm. Nobody loves that song. We just all are scared of you thinking that we don't like that song. When you sing Sweet Caroline at a football game, you're not singing it because you like that song. You're just nervous that the guy next to you is going to notice that you're angry and not singing and call you an idiot. So everyone's just mob mentality falling into place going, oh, we like Country Roads? We like John Denver music? Oh, okay. And I don't want to be that guy who says if you're not from West Virginia, you can't hear the song. Of course you can. You can listen to Californication without listening to, or without living in California. You can listen to NWA without being from Compton. You can be a John Denver fan without being from West Virginia. But he's not a one-hit wonder. If you told me that you liked the song Alphaville, or the song Forever Young by Alphaville, or Take On Me by Aha, I wouldn't go, oh, really? What's some of Alphaville's other songs? You with me? John Denver's not a one-hit wonder. He has thousands of other songs. Let's look some up, shall we? Let's see just what I have right in my playlist by John Denver. For instance, this one. The Colorado Rocky Mountain High. That's a great song. Rocket Man. He's got some great ones. I guess that's my point too, is it's like, I would understand if no one knew any other Neil Diamond songs and they're singing Sweet Caroline. Now, I know Neil Diamond songs, so maybe that's why I'm picking on Sweet Caroline and going like, oh, give me a break. But I understand that that's me being an asshole. John Denver, I don't think is that kind of guy where you should just go, country roads. Oh, yeah, that reminds me of when I'm up in the hills making moonshine, mixing it up with Mountain Dew. You've never done that. Your personality is not that kind of music. I think I figured it out, guys. I figured it out live on the show. Because the people that like that song, that's not their kind of music. And you're going to say, Harrison, who are you to decide what music people listen to? You like Pink Pony Club. Yeah. I'm doing a show here. You know exactly what I mean when I say you don't like that kind of music. You know what I mean? I figured it out. The reason it bugs me so much is because the people that are learning all the words and sitting in stadiums singing John Denver don't like that song, which proves that they're only doing it because they're in a crowd. But now all of a sudden it's on Super Bowl commercials. People are singing it at football games. It's weird to me, and I hate the people that like it. Speaking of the Super Bowl, we started this show with a very, very special song.
I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord.
It was probably A minor. That's an M, not saying anything against West Side. I'm just putting an M for minor. I should have done an A and then a minor. Here's my take on Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. And it has to do with the Super Bowl. Not Like Us is just a way for non-rap fans to feel like they're involved in the rap community. Let's not lie here. White people want black people to think they're cool. They hear, hey, white people don't spice their food. They don't season their food. White people don't know how to dance. We're black, we make rap songs. And then white people hear that and go, no, wait, no, we can spice our food, we can dance, we can listen to rap. So when a song like Not Like Us comes out by a very popular artist, and now it's a beef with Drake, another popular artist, white people can hear that song and go, I actually know a little bit about rap because I don't know if you've heard Kendrick Lamar's latest release, but it has to do with Drake being a pedophile. Ever heard of Drake? Yeah. I think that's my take on Not Like Us. I think that's why it's so popular. I think it gives, let's just say white people, but anybody really, it gives people who are not involved in the rap scene an excuse to pretend like they know what they're talking about because they read a New York Times article, not even New York Times, a TMZ article saying Kendrick Lamar drops diss track against Drake. Drake is suing Kendrick Lamar for playing it at the Grammys. And then they see all the TikToks of all the memes going, Drake is probably pissed off now that, you know, Kendrick Lamar just killed him on national TV. And then they're hearing that and going, like all the people that are posting those memes secretly like Drake. They're just going, oh, I like that there's a fight and I can be involved. It's internet culture at its finest, being involved in fights without having to show your face or actually really having a dog in the fight. But it's a lot like, you guys see Cooper DeJean, the white cornerback from the Philadelphia Eagles. He was the one who got that pick 6 in the game. The interception that turned into a touchdown, if you don't know what that is. I feel like Not Like Us is a lot like Cooper DeJean's pick 6 because it gave people who are not involved in football an excuse to go, you don't think I know about the Eagles? Well, I can name the white cornerback on the team. I can name one of the defensive players. When you think of the Eagles, you probably just think of Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley, right? Maybe Jason Kelce, although he's retired. I think of Cooper DeJean and Nick Bond. But anyone with a brain goes, well, yeah, you only know them because they made the two biggest defensive plays of the game, the interception and the pick six. That's how I feel about Not Like Us. I think it's an excuse for people who are not involved in the thing to become involved in the thing and then have a lot to talk about without any real information. Because if you said, oh, you like Not Like Us? What was Kendrick's best album? And they're going to go, oh, Mad Kid, Bad City. And then you go, okay, what came out after that? And they're going to go, oh, I think Damn came out after that. What was the one they played on the radio a bunch? Yeah, Humble. Yeah, probably Damn came out after that. And you go, okay, what happened since then? You go, well, I haven't heard much since Humble, so probably whatever album Not Like Us is on. And you go, no. Kendrick came out with an album 2 years ago. Nobody listened to it. That's all you need to know about these people. Ask them a simple question. And I know it's a gimmick and I know it's annoying and it sounds like an asshole, pretentious thing to say, like, oh, really? You like Nirvana? Name all their albums. But I don't see why that's a problem to ask it. If someone's being a poser, you should be allowed to call them out on it. I'm being a poser about Kendrick Lamar. This is not me saying I'm in love with Kendrick Lamar, by the way. What I'm saying, good kid, Mad City, by the way. What I'm saying is about the fans. I'm not talking about Kendrick Lamar. This is not me claiming that I'm actually the best Kendrick Lamar fan, the biggest Kendrick Lamar fan. What I'm saying is we should be able to call out those people who are clearly lying about how they really feel about the guy. They just know him because of TikTok. And you can still listen to his music. Those streams are all real. All the people that don't know who Kendrick Lamar is listening to his music, he still gets the money off that. Great. Good for Kendrick. He's the GOAT, man. I just think we should be able to point it out. Like, okay, but you're not. You're playing house here. You're a kid with a fake kitchen and a plastic frying pan pretending like you know anything about rap. Who's XXXTentacion then? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know anything about rap either. But I don't mind making fun of white people who don't know about rap. That's fun to me. What else we got? Here's 2 songs that I think are funny. These are songs I found on Instagram. This one's called My Lady's on Fire by Ty Segall. There's only one thing I want to show you in this. The thing about this song is you can hear the audio. Let me play a little bit more of it. You can hear the track cut and paste in when it goes from the verse to the chorus. Tell me if you can hear it. This is the verse. Left to say, nothing left to say. It's coming up. It's Now My Cut. Now my lady's on fire. Did you hear that, everybody? It's so hard not to want to be a radio DJ when I'm listening to music on this show. Did you hear that? Now my lady's on fire. Now my lady's on fire. This was in my top 5 Spotify rap. Ty Segall, if you want to come on the show, I'll gladly have you. I love this song. I don't know why I like it. I don't know why, but I like it. I just thought that was funny. That's my only gripe with the song, is you can hear when that cuts and it takes me out of the song every time I listen to it. Here's another song I found on Instagram. It's called Roll the Dice by Bloody Cigarettes. This is a guy with what I imagine is like 6 monthly listeners. Oh, 3,800. He doesn't deserve it. Let me show you why. The beginning of this, I get this is indie music. This isn't for everyone. This is some of that kooky indie crap. The beginning of it is fine. It's a good song.
Had the light in your face and really nothing to hide. The first song had me mesmerized with the thought of your head lying closer to mine.
Okay.
Sweet sounds, people dancing to a song for the masses.
I like that part. Okay, now he skips it. Okay.
Honey, you talk dirty.
Let me show you this.
Begin the best of a night in the city.
When it goes to the chorus, it's built up. We're 48 seconds into the song now. When it cuts to the chorus, It's been built up. You would think the chorus is going to go, "Are you naughty or nice?" Da, 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 da. But it doesn't. He basically whisper screams this entire chorus, and it makes me physically angry. And you might be going, Harrison, why don't you just take the song out of your playlist? Because I don't, when I put a song into my one Spotify playlist that I have, I don't delete it. Go to my Instagram. I've never deleted a post. Because that's the real me. You're looking at the real deal, baby. I don't lie. I don't delete Instagram posts. I'm not that kind of guy. Follow my Instagram. You'll see every post I've ever put on there from the time I was in 6th grade.
You're so drunk,
I'm so high. Coming down, let's go for a ride. I like this part. I like this part. It sounds good. When's it going to build up? When's the... Here we go.
It's the fight of the false pretenders. Please, I don't fall the right contenders. Roll the dice, are you naughty and nice? Yeah.
Terribly mixed. That's my problem with that song, Bloody Cigarettes. You need to remix that song and then re-upload it, repost it, resubmit it to Spotify, and then I'll listen to it because I like the melody. I like the idea of that chorus. I don't know what any of the words mean. I don't need to. I'm not a fake Kendrick Lamar fan who's going to try to look into what all this means. What I'm saying is that mix sucks. And maybe there's a reason you have 3,500 listeners. And you're going to say, maybe there's a reason you have 100 subscribers. Yeah, I suck too. Look at me. I'm blabbing. I'm half drunk on a show trying to explain why I hate everything people like in the last year. That's more difficult than mixing a song. Believe me. But I will say that, and there is something to be said to Chappell Roan's point last week about like the music industry gatekeeping, I guess, which first of all, now, of course, it's easier than ever to get famous off of music with TikTok and YouTube and SoundCloud and whatever. I know not a ton of people have done it, but if you're good, people will notice you. But even stand-up or acting, people think like, yeah, networks just don't get it, man. It's like, dude, the networks bring in $1 billion a year. So I get it. I get what you're saying in terms of art. There's a reason I'm on YouTube for free and not on CBS every night. What I'm saying is, let's not say just because you're not famous that it's the industry who's the problem. The guys at the industry, although they're not necessarily artists themselves, there's certainly some sort of argument to be made. Maybe there's a reason that the guys in the industry don't trust you with $1 million deal right off the bat. Maybe the guy whose job it is to pick and choose who's going to make them money doesn't choose you. That's all I'm saying. Maybe. It's just a theory. That's just a theory. Having said that, oh, by the way, I also hate All I Want for Christmas Is You, but I'm not going to play that song. Mariah Carey is annoying. I don't understand how that's the #1 song. It's not. I am perfectly fine with listening to weird, kooky girl music. Pink Pony Club is my new favorite song. Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You is annoying. It's an annoying song, and it's not just because it's overplayed. I am not sick of songs after hearing them over and over and over. So take that with a grain of salt, I guess. But believe me when I say that, I would be honest with you. I'd like to think I'm honest with the show. I'm not just sick of it because it's overplayed. I just think that's a bad song, and I think it's odd that so many people think that's the best Christmas song of the year. And it is the best Christmas song of the year. It's the one that gets played the most, and she makes $1 million a year off of after sitting on her big fat ass in New York City. I also hate Charlie Puth. I was going to play some videos of him just being annoying. Okay, fine, I will. This is one of the most annoying videos ever made, by the way.
Song that started off like boop 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 boop.
This is Charlie Puth.
The bass went like boom 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 boom.
He's saying, what if the song sounded like this?
There's something missing. There should be like a weird sound effect. Just a random noise or something like that. Here, let me turn this light on. Oh my god. Okay, I know this is really, really weird, but...
So this is Charlie Puth pretending like he just came up with this idea on TikTok and then is making it up. I get what he's doing. I'm not saying, how dare he deceive people into pretending like he just came up with this song. Although I do kind of feel like that because I am pretty sure half the people that like this song or like this TikTok, there's 1 million likes on this YouTube short of him doing this. There's a good amount of people who are going, oh my God, I don't know who Charlie Puth is. I don't know he's a schemer. I just think this guy just came up with this great song. That's incredible. I've been making short films since I was 4 years old. This is, and I say short films, I just mean stealing a camera and recording whatever I want. They're shit. This is a shit home movie that you do when you're 4 years old, when you take the camera and you pretend there's like a killer in your house, and then you go, where's the killer at? Here, this is me holding the camera. Guys, I think there's a killer in my house. Where is he? Is he behind the curtain? And then you go, is he in the cupboard? But you know he's in the cupboard because you are directing the movie and you told your little brother to go sit in the cupboard. That's fine to do when you're 5. This is Charlie Puth doing it as a 30-year-old with perfect pitch on TikTok, going like, oh, guys, I think I just cracked what sound I should use. Should I try the light switch? It just should be like a random song, like, or a random sound, like, well, I don't know. What should it be? Should be like that? Should it be like typing? Or should it be like, oh, I'm just going to hit this light switch over here real quick. I just need to turn the light on. Whoa! Let's see that again.
There. Here's the light switch sound. Noise or something like that. Here, let me turn this light on.
Here, let me turn this light on.
Oh my God. Okay, I know this is really, really weird, but...
I hate Charlie Puth because of this and because of his perfect pitch. I don't care if you have perfect pitch. That's like being able to count up to pi to 10 places. That's an impressive skill that not everybody has. Okay, I can solve a Rubik's Cube. Who cares?
This is actually kind of dope. I'm freaking out right now.
And it's stupid to call your own music dope.
You turn me on like a light switch when you're moving your body around and around.
Song sucks. Song sucks. And here, I understand what you're going to say. You're going to say, Harrison, it's not that easy to write a song. Well, yeah, it is. Give me 1 second here, everybody. I'm gonna do you a little favor. All right, everybody. We're back, and we're going to be playing a game. Because I know what you're thinking. I've been spending the entire episode making fun of John Denver and Lola Young and, kind of praising Chappell Roan. But making fun of all this music and music fans and whatever, and you're going to go, Harrison, it must be nice to sit up there and talk about how bad everyone else is. Have you ever tried to write a song? Yeah. I'm going to do it right now and prove how freaking easy it is. This is called the Song Comer-Upper machine. And if you click this wheel, it comes with a topic for you, and I'm going to play a song about it. So let's do it. Spinning the wheel, spinning the wheel. The topic is, can you see that? Medicine. The topic is medicine. All right, let's get rid of that. This is going to be weird. Let me zoom back out on that. All right, the topic is medicine. I have a second microphone here, as you may have noticed. This is the old one from last season. Everybody cheer for last season. We're going to sing a song about medicine. So let me move this microphone a little closer to me. Can you hear this? All right, let's get some reverb on this. All right, what kind of medicine should we talk about? I feel like I should be allowed to have like 30 seconds to come up with something. We could talk about Martin Shkreli buying all like the AIDS medication and making it super expensive. We could talk about let's talk about fentanyl and heroin and Oxycontin. I hurt my back at work last week. My doctor told me I am weak. So he gave me pills for the pain, and I need to restrain. I know these are addictive pills, but I need them 'cause this back pain really kills. Can you give me more, doc? I feel like I'm living under a... Wait. Okay, I should be allowed to try it again. Not every song has to come up with one word. Okay. Can you give me any more, doc? I Feel like I've been hit in the back with a rock. So I tried these new pills that he gave to me, but I can't afford them, 'cause I am only... Wait, okay. So I tried these new pills that he gave to me, but I can't afford them. I wish they were free, but they're expensive. Expensive pills. It's repulsive. So I turned my focus to the streets, seeing who would sell heroin to me. But I blame the doctor and my healthcare insurance. I should really go to jail. Here's the breakdown. Whoa, my glasses are falling off. And then the solo would come in. I actually had the solo prepared. That's a song I wrote earlier. Not about the medicine. That came up. I just came up with that. But the solo is pre-recorded. Let's hear it. Medicine. Oh my God. Wrong pipe. That's my medicine. Medicine. I always like when they just say the song title in the solo. Has anyone done that before? All right, we can skip that. I actually came up with a couple other songs today. Should I pull those up while I have Logic open? This one's called 213 Guitar. That's the day I'm playing this, or recording this episode. Here, I was thinking about coming up with a song earlier. It could have gone like this. Actually, we have the music for it. Let's just pull up that app again. I guess you guys won't be able to see it on the screen because I don't feel like pulling it up again. Wheel of song ideas, song prompts. This is spinthewheel.app. This one is about, and trust me, I'm telling you the truth here. This one's about a color. All right, we're going to do it about the color blue. That sounds fun, right? Okay, this one's short. This is only like 20 seconds long. Let me hear how it goes first. I think this one's a little more punky. You guys hear that? Okay, so we're gonna do a punk song. So let's get the distortion. Hello, 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 hello. All right, we listened to Crass earlier. Let's play some punk songs. The color blue is not my favorite color. I like black and gray and charcoal. The color blue is the color of the sky. It's also the color of marbles and Bud Light and Bud Light. But I don't drink Bud Light. This part's pretty bad. The color blue is nice. I actually like the color blue. Okay, so I guess that proves it's hard to write a song on a whim. But I do have one more song for you. This one's on a piano, and we're gonna spin the wheel again, see what we get. Believe me, I'm not lying to you. The topic of this song is If You Were Rich. All right, let me do a song about if I was rich. Let me go down to the chorus again. Is that reverb? Yep. Okay, I gotta hear how this one goes. Okay. You guys ready? This one's about if I was rich. Okay, let me think. was Chappell Roan and I was rich. If I had all the money in the world, I would do one thing. I would save all the children that were starving. I'd give all my money away to help the homeless crisis. I'd give all my money to pay for houses for people that didn't have homes. I would save my money and I wouldn't think twice about it. This is another guy. I would keep all my money in the bank so I got about 10% back every couple years. Oh, and this is when he changes his mind. This is the chorus. But now I realize that money doesn't solve every problem we have in our life. So I gotta give it away to the drug addicts outside my building. I learned one thing this day, that I was being selfish. So I gave all my money to a local Girl Scout troop, and they made 1,000,000 cookies with my name on the box. With my name on the box. That song's called My Name on the Box. Should we do that again? That one's kind of fun. The episode's almost over if you want to leave, but I'm going to do that one more time. This one's oh wait, we did that one already. This one's about inside and out. I don't know what that means. I'm spinning again. Inside and out. What does that mean? If this takes too long, I'll end the episode. Oh, this one's about for your enemy. Oh, all right, cool. Okay, we're going to do one about my enemy, but it's a piano song, so let's hear it. This one's for you, Lola Young. You know who you are when you went on Jimmy Fallon. You told the world not to wash their socks. And now when you and me are gonna box, and I'm gonna fight you in a ring. You are the grossest thing, but now Lola Young wants to give me a movie deal. She said she knows Tyler, the Creator, and Frank Ocean, and wants to give me a movie deal. But I turned her down, I turned that girl around, I turned her back in the place where she came from before. Lola Young, you're not my kind of girl, I wish you'd go through a trap door. This one goes out to all the girls who think it's kind of unique and random and cool to be messy, but it's not. But it's not. That one was called Messy by Lola Young. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining. I think that's everything I had in this episode. I am honored that you would even sit through that, but I'm glad I got those thoughts off my chest. I love Chappell Roan. I think Lola Young is kind of weird. I think John Denver, people only like him because they think their friends like him or the person next to him at a stadium likes him. I like Kendrick Lamar, but I won't deny I think the reason people like Not Like Us is because it gives and they play Not Like Us on the radio. I think it's funny when they play rap on the radio because it gives people who wouldn't listen to rap an excuse to pretend like they like rap. Which I get, that's how most songs become popular, but not with Spotify or YouTube or TikTok anymore. You can have your own taste in music and be extremely successful and not have any hard time trying to find songs that you'll like. I think people listen to Not Like Us and go, yeah, I actually know a lot about Drake and Kendrick. I also hate All I Want for Christmas Is You. I think Charlie Puth is a scammer. I think he acts like a 6-year-old and imagines that everyone is excited that he has perfect pitch when he's not realizing that perfect pitch is like being able to solve a Rubik's Cube. It's not that exciting. There's a couple songs on Instagram I found that I thought were cool, but mixed poorly. And then, of course, I wrote my own song to prove to you it's really not that hard. And if I put more than maybe an hour of effort into coming up with the piano and the guitar tunes, then I'd probably be successful too. But that's not my interest. I'm not trying to do this to get famous. So let's say I'm a musical prodigy and just don't put the time in to focus on it. So what? I don't want to be a musician. That'd be kind of funny, right? If I just was like a perfect musician and somebody heard that and was like, excuse me, we got to find who this guy is. That's not my intention. I want to sit and make this show. That's the only thing I want to do. I don't want to make music, but I do like music, and that's why I get annoyed at musicians, because I like music so much, and I like art, and I think it's important to maintain good art and not just give it to the person who yells the loudest or sounds the freakiest on Jimmy Fallon. So that's all. I think we should just do a little thinking about who we're making famous before we sit back and turn the world into shit and ruin art forever. We're mad that Harvey Weinstein is a rapist. Well, you're the guys who went and watched all of his movies, so let's all be a little more careful about who we're giving power to in this world, and I think we'll be a lot better off. Of course, I will see you all next week. This was episode 10. 10 episodes of Hotel Charlie. Can you believe it? It's basically 31, but this is a new branded season. This is season 2, episode 10. Next week, we'll have episode 11. And after that, and after that, and after that, we'll have more and more and more and more. And I hope you're there for every single one. I'm going to finish this whiskey here. I'm going to finish this water here. And I'm going to go to bed. And I'll talk to you guys all very, very later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.